pirates. What's up, dude?
You.
I hear you're struggling.
Struggling with what?
Knowing how to commander.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like I hear the trigger word. I was just like, okay, so it's any legendary or creature, right?
Any legendary
Whatever.
creature.
So it's just a legendary creature, so I can have like legendary artifacts and shit like that.
It has to be a legendary creature. So it can
No,
be
no, no, no.
it can be an artifact creature, but
No, I'm talking about like so like let's say I pick Ezio or whatever, right? He can be my only legendary creature, correct?
Sure, if that's how you wanted to build a deck.
Okay, so let me ask this: So like let's say, so how many legendary creatures can I have in the commander deck?
You can have as many legendary creatures as you want. You can just have one commander.
Right. So my question was is what makes, so if I select one legendary creature to be a commander, how is that determined as the commander?
So a commander is kept in the command zone. It's like an extra zone that's
Gotcha.
not your hand. You can cast them at any time. The first time you cast him is at their regular cost, but anytime he dies, gets exiled, gets sent back to the command zone or whatever, the next time you cast him, you have to pay a commander tax.
What's the commander tax?
+2 every single time he goes back to the command zone.
So +2 to
mana.
His stack, or is it just +2 plain?
Like +2
plain
generic mana. Like colorless generic mana.
Right, so it's not determined on how much it actually costs you to
cast. No, it's always commander tax is always 2.
Okay, so does it go up in increments of 2?
Correct.
So it'd be like, okay, the first time 2, and the second time 4.
Correct.
Damn, that's a lot of
Yep.
a lot of mana. Okay.
Well, I mean, it makes it so that your commander is always technically in your hand, but every time it dies, there's a drawback.
Right. So, is it? So I haven't played a bunch of Commander.
Obviously. I don't. That doesn't surprise me.
Because I've been playing the game for like 2 weeks.
I wouldn't like worry too much about playing Commander all that much, because I mean, it's more important that you learn the game. Learning how to play Commander comes very second.
Right. I'm definitely gonna play the way I'm playing the game now. Like the 60 card basic one-on-one shit. Like for a hot minute, but I just want to get an understanding because, like, I'm gonna have enough cards to make like a 60 card deck. Hold on, the dog, they're looking at something. Let me make sure it's not like a fucking roach or something. What the fuck are you guys looking at? What is it? Kill it. What is it? Kill it. Where'd it go? Did you eat it? I assume you ate it. Okay, sure, you ate it. Cool. Anyways, so obviously I'm going to play like the 60 card base stuff, by itself. So what is like the 60 card base stuff? I've noticed is like you have to have at least like 24 energies, or like that's the basis. You can kind of manipulate that number up and down, right?
Sure. There's a general rule of thumb of how much mana you want to have in the deck.
So what are the limitations of, traditional, or what are they called? The 60 card shit. What is that called?
Just standard way of playing.
That's just gotcha. Okay. So that can be a mix. Is there limitations to those, to what cards can be in what decks, or how many number of cards can be in what deck?
You can only have one copy of a card in a deck. That's not, so long as it's not basic. Like any basic land, you can have as many of as you want.
Right.
And then, no. I mean, it just has to match the color of your commander. That's it.
So, the standard way of playing, there's still a commander?
In Brawl, there is a commander.
Okay, there's Brawl on the phone. I just haven't played that much.
Correct. Brawl is just like Commander.
Gotcha.
Just you only get to play with certain cards.
Okay. So if I wanted to make like a 60 card deck, I can have any number of legendary creatures. There's no command zone.
In Brawl, there is a command zone. In regular role playing the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Then standard rules apply. You can have 4 copies of any creatures. There is no limit There's no limit to legendary creatures in your deck, but you can only have 1 copy of a legendary creature on the battlefield at any time.
That makes sense. Okay. Right, yeah, because I'm like looking at like, because a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing is like commander stuff. I'm like, well, what the fuck's the difference? So commander, it can be 100 cards, no one of each card. Command zone, mana cost each time your commander dies. Okay, standard stuff. Just you can have up to 4 copies of each card. Only one legendary character or one copy of a legendary character on the board at each time. Cool. Cool. So, what do you like? I've been seeing a bunch of people that have like preferences to like mana and shit, or the type of lands they use, or type of fucking mana they use, or whatever. Um, I find myself to be a little more attracted to anything like black mana or anything paired with black mana outside of
Okay.
blue.
So your favorite color is black?
Well, it's just the way it plays too. I don't give.
Yeah,
I just tend to win more.
you like the way
I just
black plays.
right, right. Um, I usually like to go with a lot of like white mana and black mana, but really anything that pairs with black. What about you? What is your kind of like
Oh.
feng shui?
My favorite color pairing to play right now is probably Izzet, which is red and blue.
Really? Nice. I played with a deck like that today on the little phone, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a little like, could I play it as long if I learn to adjust to the type of cards? Absolutely. Like I've played with it. I played with it 4 times. I think I broke even, but even in my losses, like they were real close. Like I was like, oh shit, this was the wrong decision to make. I shouldn't have made this decision
Yep.
because then I'm already starting to see the ramifications of a bad choice. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm fucked now. Interesting.
If you'd like to join me in stream, I'm painting right now. That way,
You're fucking painting?
that way you can get an idea of when I'm distracted and when I'm not. I'm painting a German Shepherd right now.
It looks, oh my god, I'd fucking probably get so pissed at doing that, especially if like I fucked up.
It's really not that bad if you fuck up. A lot of what art has taught me is to stay calm. It's really not that important. But like, now if I just ran like gold across his face, I'd be pretty pissed off about that. But you just don't make that mistake, and you won't be pissed
So
off.
what's this little piece for?
So one of my players in my D&D campaign, we run a dogs and cat campaign, so like their characters are dogs and cats, and her character is a German Shepherd that's like part of the town guard. So she's really into her character. So like she has like art made for it, and like it's really cool. And you know, it you don't get that lucky as a DM to have a player that gives a shit that much. So she I let her know that I'm like, hey, if you get a mini that you want to represent your character, I will paint it for you. And then she did. So now I'm here painting a German Shepherd.
How much do these little pieces cost?
I don't know. This is probably like 10 to 15 bucks.
Oh, that's not
bad. Now my aggressor squad, for these guys, there's gonna be a delay, so you're not gonna see them immediately. But for these guys, a pack of 3 is $75, and I needed 6 of them.
Christ.
So, yes, the models, especially when you're talking about Games Workshop models, they're not cheap.
That's wild. I thought Magic was expensive.
Magic is expensive. Well, depends on how you play, really.
True.
If you play standard, it's not that expensive.
No, what pulled me in about like the commander deck is like the Ezio deck got my attention first. Cause it's like, oh yeah, use him as a commander, and then you can fucking have every legendary assassin under that.
Yep.
And I was like looking at it, fuck, that's awesome.
Yep. Both
I'm like, oh,
in Magic and not in Magic. Like any of
you
the
mean Assassin's Creed and not in
yeah,
Assassin's Creed?
yeah.
I've already started to kind of branch out into some other small decks to see where, well, not small decks, but other areas where I'm like, okay, like even in the game I'm playing, I'm like, ooh, here's an assassin. Let me remember this deck. Let me remember this and this, and I'm like, okay. And then also outlaws and shit are into it too. So I was looking at a lot of like pirate decks and outlaw decks and.
I mean, I believe there's a whole set in standard right now that's called Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Yeah, I was looking at that one. Those cards are pretty badass. I mean, at least the ones that I've seen. And fucking how rare? So like Planeswalkers, are those only in standard, or can those be in commander?
Planeswalkers are just a card type like any other card type.
Are they like super rare? Because like I've never seen one in person.
Well, I mean, depends on the Planeswalker, but they're not that popular because there aren't that many of them, and they're very awkward to use. Like a Planeswalker has to be really good for you to use one.
Yeah. I've noticed that like it has weird like rolling attributes or some stuff like that.
They have loyalty counters. It's a long story. But the loyalty counters can be a bit much.
Yeah, dude, my hands are not steady enough for some shit like this. I get fucking colors everywhere.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Dude, do you have a humidifier by your face, or is your light really
Yes,
hot?
I have a humidifier. I mean, the white light is quite hot. It's not hot, but it's very bright, so it kind of blows out my face a little bit. But yeah, if I don't run a humidifier, my paint dries way too fast.
Sure. Hey, y'all fuckers better quit that shit out.
I almost called him Baby Gabe, like he's still a baby. How's Gabe doing?
He's alright. Getting old.
Got him for the weekend?
Coming a pain in the ass? No, I get him for a whole week.
Nice.
Yeah, I get him from Sunday to Sunday.
Nice.
I don't do that Julio shit.
Yeah.
That was one thing I refused to do.
And yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, absolutely not. I mean, good thing.
Just the weekend, please, and then every other weekend if you could.
Dog shit, literally, but it's like longer or whatever. Say again, Nick?
Is he talking about my painting?
There's my dog and whose dog running around? Oh, yeah. I got it. I see it. Moisture and shit. Couple spots. Gotcha. I'll have to look at it. Let me see. Oh, there it is. That's fucking gross. That's fucking feed. That's just deal.
Is Nick getting on?
I'm cleaning up. Getting on what?
I don't know, computer?
Discord? I don't know. I think he's on actually. Not bad.
Rhinoxide. I would prefer Rhinoxide. Thank you.
Sorry, cleaning up dog, whatever the fuck this is.
Hmm?
It's not even dog, it just looks like slobber. Is there any other spot that he did this? Watch me step in it.
It's the best way to find the spots.
I'm talking to Adam. I'm in the Discord. That's why I didn't hear you when you said something initially. Cause I got my headphones in. And twins. How's Vanessa doing, bro? She doing okay?
Just pregnant as hell.
I feel like an asshole, but I cannot remember his daughter's name for the life of me.
Whose dog's name?
Your daughter's name.
Cecilia.
Cecilia, god damn it. I knew it was something. I said it starts with a C. Remember. I'm like, I feel like a dick.
You're not.
No,
I don't remember your daughter's name.
That's good. That's hopefully one doesn't exist.
Is that Nick sneaking on?
Yeah.
What's up, dude? They're in the mailbox.
Do a little low. Got my 11 cents back, but you know, hopefully it wasn't.
I mean, you're not actually using the cards. You just want the completed set, right?
Right. Yeah. And I just bought. I don't know if it's for that first set or not. Anyway, I bought the freaking chase case. I didn't think I was gonna win the bid, but I won the bid.
You what?
I didn't think I was gonna win the bid, but I won the bid.
Oopsie.
Yeah. And like $3.90 after taxes and all the
shit
authenticity or authenticity.
What's the chase case?
I could tell you the number if you want to really see it. It's just
no, what is it?
Like, it's the Vegito. It's the all silvered out Vegito.
Oh, like the whole deck, or?
No, it's the one card.
Oh shit! Whoopsie.
I mean, it's cheaper than the other place by quite a bit because it's like $4.20 there, but
oh no,
plus taxes and shipping. So I did save some money. I just didn't want to do it
right here, right now.
Until I had the like money in my hands, but. Since Hannah's been gone this last little bit, I've had more money. I might throw like 200 at it and be fine. And like she was here, like we went and spent $200 on a date or something like that. So
yeah, I bought a dual land that retails typically for 900, and I bid 750 on it and won. I was like, fuck. Wasn't actually expecting to win that.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you don't understand how much I actually have in Magic cards.
Oh no, I mean I'm sure the number is astronomical. I just want to make sure I heard that correctly.
You heard it right. The card is worth about $900. I ended up spending $750 on it. I didn't want to, but I was like, it's a good deal. Let me see, just kind of where it goes, a place to bid, and then usually people like come thundering in to outbid you, like right at the end, and that's not what happened. So I'm like, oh shit.
That's a deal. I mean,
that's a big deal. Yeah, it was a huge deal. I'm like,
okay,
well, I've got this now.
What was the amount before that? Was it 740? Was it 700? What was it?
Yeah,
I know you
someone had bid like 720, and I put 740, and I was like, all right, let's see where this goes.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but now I've got one.
Well, before you get to use that card, buddy, that card's going bye-bye. I'm not sorry about it. I want to hold on to that sickle for some reason. I really don't think I need a sickle. It's a black deck.
Did you see that Vegeta is considered top deck of the meta right now?
Yeah, I think I've seen that video you're talking about too. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Eggman is a guy who puts on a bunch of tournaments apparently, and
That might be my
Jiren finally took home a top 8. He got first.
He won one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, he won one. I tried playing ranked, doing like the little thing that they do, and that was a bad idea. Don't go play ranked.
Yeah.
Just go play regular. I have a tournament on Monday. I need to get my shit together and figure this shit out.
Yeah. But in the 99 of a legendary deck.
Is someone watching a video in the background?
I am. I'll turn it down a little bit.
All right. That's where I'm like, I hope we're not interrupting a conversation.
Yeah, I thought Todd was on for a second. I was like, Gia? I usually do pretty well in free reg. I usually win 3-1. I lose 1, win 3, lose like somewhere in there.
Mhm.
But in ranked, it's about I lose 1, win 1, lose 1, win 1.
You got a 50-50. You have the 50%.
Progress.
You have the 50% win rate.
Yeah. If I was distracted, something with Hannah, she was on the phone, and the bid, and I'm not playing it right, and blah blah blah. The fuck is that? When you use a card in a combo, oh fuck, you can double strike with that. All right, we'll get rid of that card. I forgot how black can get rid of a bunch of cards. Can they?
Sort of.
Dude, I can't believe I've only lost 3 games today.
Nice, dude.
I know, I was like, shit. Who the fuck is this nigga?
So if he swings again.
Yeah, I got this dude, Austin, that I work with. He's a newer dude. And he was like, yeah, my cousin asked me if I wanted to learn. And he's like, I brought you up because now you're like super into it. And then he's like, he watched me play a game. He's like, I'm going to download this. And then he's been playing it for 2 straight days.
Nice. So the addiction starts.
And he's into like the 40k Warhammer standard,
Hell
Warhammer 40k. And I was like, hey man, they got a deck for this shit if it interests you.
Yeah, they have a pre-con, just already made for them.
I was like, hey man, this is how they got me. They got me with the Assassin's Creed shit. And then I was like, oh well, if I'm buying this many cards, why not try to play it?
You should show him my Salamander paintings and see if he likes them.
What?
Because if he's a Warhammer guy, then he may appreciate it.
Yeah, he almost had me flirting with it for a minute.
That's a good boy. Whoa! Once per turn, when you use
Warhammer is very
magically
expensive.
play that? What the fuck?
What the hell?
I learned something about this stupid ass fucking black deck every fucking time. Every fucking time I learn something stupid. I have to get rid of fucking 3 cards now.
Hardcore.
And I don't want to use that Vegito, but I'm gonna have to.
Fucking heavy, bro. Man, I'm so happy I'm not on call Monday. That means I actually have a true day off. It's fucking great.
This is 1. About to use that to get rid of that. To get rid of 1 more card. Looks like the Mai's gonna take the hit. There he is.
And I think I'm going axe throwing on Monday, dude.
Think you're going what?
Axe throwing.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm gonna assume your white friends invited you.
No, it was my idea. I was like, I want to throw some axes.
It is fun. I just might call you white for it.
It's alright. What? Gotta play to the white DNA every once in a while.
I mean, it calls to us from time to time.
It does. I'm a big pumpkin spice whore, by the way.
What do you know anything about your friends' Warhammer habits?
Not really.
You should tell him that I play Salamanders and then see what his response is.
I will say that for sure tomorrow. For sure.
I have. Tell me, is he like a hard-nosed, kind of like organized fella, or is he like a guy you'd find at a card shop kind of fella?
I don't say not. I don't think you'd find him at a card shop.
Okay, so is he like a traditionally kind of chill guy, or is he like into non-traditional things kind of guy?
I don't know what non-traditional in regards to what.
Like metal. Like, does he like metal? Is he into anime?
Yeah, he watches some anime and shit like that. Yeah. We've talked a little bit about anime. I don't think he's into anime as much as I am.
So,
but yeah, he knows enough.
He's probably
like
I'm trying to predict what kind of player he is. He's probably a Necron player.
Fucking Bulma.
What's Necron?
Necrons are like Necrons are like if Egyptian royalty met like European royalty in the 1500s.
So like the only thing I remember him really telling me about it is like there's some like something fucking super cops or some shit.
Some
or
what?
Janitors or something like that.
Custodies? Is he a custody
yeah,
player?
There we go.
Yeah, they're not janitors, but
I couldn't remember what the fuck he called them.
Yeah, the custodies. If he's a custody player, then yeah, he likes big, powerful dudes.
This kid's going so wide on me. I don't know how I let this get out of freaking control. I hit him one extra time.
Ugh. Let me put these fucking dogs in.
I have to use my cards to do his cards. I don't know if I want to do this tournament or not anymore. I just want to play for fun and whatever, but I guess I'll get...
Man, fuck that. Do that tournament, bro. I mean, it's only fun if you make it fun.
Yeah, it sounds
If
like you
go in
might
there-
be taking it a little too serious.
I think that's
Yeah,
what
if you-
it really is.
Yeah, if you're out there just fucking
Anymore.
trying to make sure you go undefeated and shit, like that sounds
Just-
rough.
Yeah, I'm not
Just
doing that.
expect to lose and make sure you have fun doing it.
Yep.
Learn.
Try.
Step 1. Step 2, have fun. Is it a paper
mean, you-
tournament or is it on digital?
It's this digital thing that we play.
Okay.
Literally the game that we play. We have to go be in a select room like we did, me and you do, and go and do that thing.
Now, this is a part of the painting process I do not have a lot of patience for.
Let me see here.
Supreme guy.
Fuck.
How am I going to play this? I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
I got everything else too.
I have never had a peel off yet. Holy
Are you like writing a word?
No, the
Is that
word's
police or
raised. The word is raised off the model, but like it's so tiny that I can't. Like usually you can just like side it, like hit it with the side of the brush, and it'll kind of just hit what you need. But it's so small that even just the slightest bit of too much pressure makes it.
Run a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see
So what is that? Let's see.
if
That's-
using shade saves this thing. It does,
but I have to
great.
use him with the sickle to
If
the
it doesn't,
root.
I'm just gonna paint it a whole color and call it a wash.
Oh, dude, you know what I would fucking Adam if I pulled a fucking Socrates, like borderless alternate art,
Yeah,
I would fucking shit my pants.
I think you need to have a collector's pack to get something like that.
I would fucking, I'd fucking sell that card so quick.
Why? It's only gonna get more
Because it's
valuable.
worth like, yeah, true. I'll hold on to it for a little bit because that bitch is expensive. I'm like, holy fuck.
What is expensive to you?
$650.
That is expensive. That is an expensive card.
I'm like, holy fuck.
That sounds serialized expensive.
Yeah.
Well, that's way too thin.
I need to see my next card, so I think I need to get rid of his cards. See what happens here. Let's do this. I got a Gohan, so I don't know if I should. If I sickle and take that out, I have something on the board, and Gohan will just be chilling. I need defense.
Holy crap, Socrates is hexproof unless he's. As long as he's untapped, that's sick.
What does he do when he's tapped? What's his ability?
I can't read it from here. I got it zoomed out. Till the end of the turn, deal combat damage to a player. Prevent that damage. This creature's control and that player's each draw half of that many cards rounded down. No idea what the fuck that means.
You have to read the entire card.
So it's a defender.
Uh-huh.
Socrates the teacher has hexproof as long as it's untapped. And then it says
I'm trying to think if I should attack him or not.
Socratic or Sacratic dialogue tapped
Uh-huh.
until the end of turn. Target creature gains. I don't know what that says. It just says gains. If this creature would deal combat damage to a player, prevent that damage. This creature's controller and that player each draw half that many cards, rounded down.
Okay. Let me just look that. It's Socrates?
Yeah.
Fuck these dogs want. Leave me
If this creature would
alone.
do, if this creature would,
Call 'em. They want to hang out with you.
creature's controller.
Titan.
And
Ranger,
that,
come here.
well, the card has gone down quite a bit in cost. It's not a very good card. But the thing is,
Didn't
so
look like
you can attack with your own creature if it has a bunch of damage, and before it deals damage, you can tap to basically make it deal no damage, and then draw half that many cards instead, which is pretty good, depending on how big your shit's getting. This is actually a nice card I might want in a deck that I'm looking at building. It's a great
Bastard.
$600. Yeah, it's a serialized version, my guy. You're not gonna pull a serialized version.
He's like, you're never gonna do that.
I mean, you just don't buy the right packs for that. Like, if you were crazy enough to buy, like, what's it called? Fucking the collector boosters, then yeah, you could, but
Yeah, I
still
bought a few of them.
still very unlikely.
Yeah, I bought a few of them. I've gotten some pretty good pulls out of them.
Did he just
Shit.
misplay? He didn't use 2 in a combo.
Somebody just got me another bundle. So I bought the bundle originally, and I got a pretty good setup. And somebody got me another one, and I got some pretty good cards. I was like, holy fuck, this will be good for my commander deck. I'm like, yes. I got some good useful cards. I didn't get anything like rares.
Bad. This dude misplayed so fucking bad.
That's good.
I wonder how many times.
He comboed.
I wonder how.
You're supposed to combo and then activate your skill, but he activated the skill and then combo, and I'm like,
Oopsie daisy.
I wonder how many people said that about me in the last 2 weeks.
Alright, so I'm at 35. I need to spend 2 cards. He'll be at 3. Really don't want to spend those 2 cards. Oh, let's use a super combo. Yep. Done.
Yeah, one of these days, if I'm feeling froggy, I might buy one of the big collector booster packs, but those fucking things are expensive.
Mhm.
He's gonna feel like shit because I'm about to deck his Bardock because his 5's about to become a 3 and my Gohan can get rid of 3s. Oh bueno, senor.
You're about to get fucked.
Yeah, that's not worth the time.
So I don't have to go that hard.
Yeah, let me see what these collector booster fucking boxes are going for. Last time I checked, they were going for like $250.
About to just absolutely unload on homie Giggity.
Ooh.
I'm about to use a 4-drop on my 5 energy turn, so I'm about to draw a card and hopefully get a super combo or something. I don't know. Just add more
shit!
cards to my hand.
That dropped in price. I can get it on Amazon for $237.
Yeah, it's not a popular set. I can definitely tell you that. Like, I'm glad that you like it, but it is definitely not the most well-received set.
Oh
Assassin's
yeah.
Creed, which one?
The Assassin's Creed set.
Why was it very good, or just too much of a crossover? Or?
No, the packs only have 7 cards in it, which is a big red flag when you're selling them for $8 a pack. Like, that's retail. That's like, they didn't even have time to like mature. Most booster packs cost $4. So you get about half as many cards. You actually get half as many cards, and you're paying twice the price. So it's like
what comes in a normal pack?
15, 14, 15.
Yikes.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Definitely a very unpopular product.
Yep.
What's up, y'all?
How's it going, Brain?
What up?
Not too bad.
Take the hit, you bitch. Yeah, be a good girl.
I'm sending the updated link to the stream if you want to join.
Is it?
Elof. Oh, I could have used that. Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, this is GG's next turn. Oh, this is GG's next turn.
Are you painting again, Mr. Adam?
I'm painting Dogmeat right now.
Nice.
Or excuse me, Officer Rick.
Officer Rick.
Officer Rick!
Because I have a double thing.
What's cool about my player's character is that Officer Rick is actually based on a real police dog that we see at the vet.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Officer Rick.
Fucking cool shit.
Officer Rick is a real dog, and he is real scary.
So I'm going to be completely honest, Adam. I'm probably not going to be there tomorrow.
What you talking about, Willis? Talking about Friday, like just guys' night?
Just guys' night.
You know, the guys' night that's off tempo, or it's technically an off week anyway.
I think I just.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't feel as bad.
No, I already told him I can't make it, and Brendan understands completely. He's like, yeah, no, I get it.
I was like, I get it. Your wife's pregnant.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Mine's because I'm still testing positive for COVID, and I don't want you to take that home.
Fair enough.
I mean, I'm not running a fever, so I have to work, but...
Yeah. I mean, Jill... Sorry, I shouldn't name names of people who could actually see this. Gillette Fusion brought it to work. I mean...
Yeah, that's what Stacy said.
Yeah, they didn't know they were sick. They just were. And then when they didn't stop being sick, they were like, maybe I should look into
I think
this.
he knows he won. Is that why?
I mean, that's kind of where I was at, because I woke up feeling like I did at Christmas time. I was like, I don't feel very good, so I wore a mask the entire day I was at work. And then I went home and took a COVID test, and I was like, oh, whoop-de-fucking-do. That's when I was told, if you're not running a fever, you have to come to work. Otherwise, it's an unexcused absence.
I remember the only time I had COVID, I woke up and it felt like I was getting the flu.
Yeah, he fucked
I was like, this isn't good.
This doesn't count, but I'm gonna take it as a victory.
Yo, tell me how I never had the flu in my life, and I got flu and COVID in the same year.
Last year I got laryngitis, the flu, and COVID all back to back.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
Whose cereal did you shit in?
I thought I was dying. This was right at Christmas time. And I had to work and I couldn't talk.
That is terrible. Thank you for your service.
Damn. I knew this was gonna happen. You remember I told you I bought that damn card? You know what I bought yesterday? $85.
What did you buy yesterday?
Cards. Bought 5-liter cards for $85. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I probably should wait till after this bid before I decide to do this. It's no interest for like another year, but that's still not how I like to run my business. So that's like $470 in cards.
Yep.
Yeah, this magic card has a dirty name. It's called Fleet Swallower. What a whore.
God.
Bardock,
It's like its dad left early in its life.
What'd you say about the Bardock, Nick?
He played. Yeah, I didn't mention my money. He played so freaking well, so bad, and he still had a chance to fucking win. That's so aggravating. Those fucking black decks.
I love black decks.
I bet you like them thick like black decks.
Hell yeah. It's just a rumor. Sometimes they come tiny.
I mean, it can't be as bad as me buying like 2 double Masters box for $300 a piece and whiffing on both of them.
Ouch, dude.
Was it Double Masters? It was Time Spiral. Time Spiral.
I've bought in 3 boxes in my Magic career so far.
Oh, bro. Okay, first off, hold on. You did not whiff on your Double Master boxes. You just pulled cards that were not useful to you. The Jeweled Lotus, the Deadly Rollick is not worth nothing. I can tell you that.
Well, the Deadly Rollick was about the only good thing I got out of that card.
You also got Fierce Guardianship. That's another $70 card.
Yeah, I gave that to you, didn't I?
Yeah, and I gave it right back to you.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure I told you to keep that shit.
You may have, and I probably have it in my rares somewhere and not in a deck intentionally for when you come back to your senses.
Listen, the amount of cards and stuff that you gave me, I think that barely breaks this even.
It's not about even. It's about just playing the game and having fun.
I mean, this is true, and I do have fun.
I have fun even when I get my ass whooped.
Hey, I won the last couple nights.
Yeah, he's using my deck. Oh, no, he won with one of his decks too, but...
It wasn't... It was after we made all of the adjustments to my HeyAdam.
Yeah. I helped him work on his deck to speed it up, because it was just out of date.
Dude, and that was the nuts that deck ever... That was the most
the nuttiest that deck's ever done.
I was like, oh my god, I can do things. What's going on?
I really should finish deck building those other decks. Because,
there's a big ass mosquito in here and I have to find.
I must kill.
Or he's gonna
I killed a roach last night in my office that was the size of a fucking tampon.
Nice.
It's the only thing I can compare it to in the moment.
It's like that thing you wedge in between your legs.
And now it's just sitting there crushed on the floor as a message to all of its friends. Stay the fuck out of my office.
Or until the eggs come out of it and start hatching.
I've got a gecko in my... I've seen 2 geckos in my office, and it's very
what?
Nice. Roaches have come down.
That's what happens.
What?
Yeah, cockroaches will have eggs on them. So if you just crush them and leave them there, the eggs will just hatch where they are.
I hate you so much.
Hey, take it as a PSA.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that thing up and flush it down the toilet, make it somebody else's problem.
Yeah, exactly. This is nature's problem now. I need my sepia wash. Pretty sure I'm done with these.
The headpiece on Rick came out really good.
Thanks, dude.
and coloration actually took a lot better, I think, after it dried.
Oh yeah, and I used some shading
Hey,
on the
Adam.
white on the eyes to tone it down a little bit, so it didn't look like he was staring into your soul, even though that's definitely what he does. What's up, Steven?
It doesn't
I have
look
a
like
question.
raccoon anymore, so that's good.
What's up?
So, you said in a commander deck.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, fucker's flying right in my ear. Fucking come at me again, Vic. Where'd you go? Anyways, you said in a commander deck you can only have one of each card, right?
Correct.
But what if one of the cards says
You can have as many copies as
deck-
you want, and then yes, you can have as many copies as you want in the deck.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yes, if the card says you
That's
can have as many copies as you want in your deck, then yes, you can have as many copies as you want in your deck, even if you're
Dude.
playing Commander.
That is awesome, bro. Because I have like 3 or 4 Templar Knights, and that shit is nice.
It's adorable, but I can tell you right now, it's not going to be good in Commander.
Let's find out. Dude, this is like one of the biggest fucking mosquitoes I've ever seen in my life.
Are you sure it's not a
Are you sure it's
fly?
not a- Are you sure it's not a mosquito hawk?
That's a fucking mosquito. Did I kill you?
Oh, you might
I
get.
did.
You might be getting. You're in Florida, right?
Yeah, baby.
Didn't you guys just have a huge hurricane or whatever?
Nah.
Not that I know of. Yeah.
No.
No.
Slept through it.
When Hurricane Ike came through, it brought in these weird, like African mosquitoes that were the size of quarters.
Jesus Christ.
They were fucking huge. It was ridiculous.
That's wild.
Might be one of them fucking things.
That thing was fucking huge. Like I could hear it flying by my ear. It's like a fucking helicopter.
Fucking helicopter. Good lord.
You know, that sound that mosquitoes make when they fly by.
Especially that close to my fucking ear. And I had beats in and I could still hear it.
Damn. I hit 53 in Diablo.
That is so cute. I am so proud of you.
Bro, it's been a grind. I haven't started hitting nightmare shit because I don't have the sustain. So I've just been grinding out what are those, hell marches or whatever?
Yeah, right now they have a bunch of
Helltide.
well, yeah, Helltides for sure. They have a bunch of whatchamajigs in the game now too.
Loot goblins.
Yeah, loot goblins.
Tons of them. What better way to clear out the sinuses than a glass of bourbon?
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, brother.
Go ahead, sir. Oh, those pouches are coming out really good too.
Thanks. I'm not loving this vest. Like, I'm really not loving this vest.
The black and white's a little weird.
It's not white.
Or not the white. The
silver.
The silver that's on there is a little weird.
What color is it supposed to be?
I don't know. Logistically, would it be more bronze? Given the time?
I definitely don't want more brown on this model.
That's very true.
I'm just gonna darken this down with some Nuln Oil and just see how it comes out. Just gonna bring the shine down a little bit.
Yeah, just give it a little patina. That's all you gotta do.
What's up?
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
You're painting? So...
Yep. If I'm painting at my desk, I'm probably streaming it. You know, need that clout.
Because why not at this rate?
It sure does.
I do more work. Like, I get way more done.
Oh, I can see your face.
Yeah, what's up?
You trying to upgrade this? Trying to be a streamer. Trying to
well,
get a couple little.
Trying to get a couple little. The thing is, like, when I'm fucking around, like with my painting and everything, like when I'm getting paints, like you just see my hands disappear and you just hear sounds and you don't actually see what I'm doing. So sometimes I'll fuck around and look for a paint for a while, and so that people don't get confused, they can actually watch me fiddle with shit. Okay, now I need to look at a German Shepherd body. So German Shepherd.
What's up?
I'm definitely not going to make the limbs that bright, but I'll probably use this as a reference.
It was definitely really smart how you put the Dogmeat from Fallout picture up on the upper right-hand side
yeah.
when you were painting it the other day.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite characters in fucking Fallout.
I was
my
like, look at
God.
you go, knowing how to actually properly do things.
Bro, you just unlocked so many core fucking memories.
You're welcome.
Dogmeat was from New Vegas, correct?
Yeah. Oh, he's no. Well, he's been in a lot of games.
Well, that one's the one I remember him from the most, is New Vegas. New Vegas was my favorite.
New Vegas was a good one.
New Vegas, Fallout 4. I think he was in Fallout 3.
Okay. That's probably the reference I'm going to use. There is no way I'm going to keep his limbs that bright because I just don't want it taking away from the face. So, let's start with the base.
All right, gents. I think I'm going to jump off.
Oh, shit. I probably should do that, too, because it is late. God damn it.
Yeah, don't you work tomorrow?
Yeah, work, yes, of course.
So, love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all.
All right, love you, man.
Well, I will
love you too, bro.
As well. Have a good night, you guys.
Peace.
See you
Feel
later,
better, man.
I'm trying.
I am going to put a base coat on this really quick. Yeah. I just know that I shouldn't overthink this part of the paint job, because the most important part is definitely going to be the fur. So, yeah. Trying to decide if I wash it again or not. I don't know if I need to darken it any further. Could always patina it with a different color. I just don't know what that color would be. And I need to get more Retributor armor, but I don't feel like going back into the pot because I'm about to be done. I feel like this earpiece needs a color. I just don't know what color to make it. Okay. Got a good base coat down too. Actually needed. God damn, this paint is drying so fast. Yeah, paint's too dry. And if I get more out, I'm only gonna paint for another 30 minutes. So I'm gonna call it there. All I did was work on Dogmeat. I need to get this guy. Need to get this guy up to par as well. Boop. So I've only got one aggressor done. 4 more to go. Excuse me, 5 more to go. So definitely got my work cut out for me, but at least I know where things need to go. Oh yeah. Once I got super glue, I just stopped worrying about scraping off the paint and just super glued it right over it, and it worked like a charm. Still has some fine detail work to get done, but time to start getting the other guys at least closer, because I haven't even done highlights on the rest of them yet. Get that cat hair out of here. Oh yeah, no, it totally did. But when I ended up like just popping it off entirely and then super gluing it. There was a YouTuber that I cannot remember the name of right now that recommended buying those little like singular pouches of super glue, and I got one that's like ultra fast setting, so it sets in like 5 seconds. And yeah, no, it worked beautifully. Like, I'm like, why didn't I just do that first? So this is not coming off unless I literally break the rest of the mini. So the arms are there to stay, and I'm just glad it came out well. I'm glad I didn't fuck up the colors on the wire, because it would have made me the big sad. If the yellow went where the red was, that would have made me real big sad. But everything behaved and stayed the way it was supposed to stay. So love the way that he came out. Just a little bit more detail work. Now I have to focus on getting the rest of these guys at least close, or at least to the same level and I'll probably do all their fine detail work at the same time, because a lot of it involves like decals. Do I put decals on? Do I not put decals on? Right now, like if you ask me, I wouldn't put any decals on because I think it looks fine the way it is, but I'll probably get bored with the way it looks in like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, at however long it takes me to paint all these guys. And at that point, maybe putting on decals will make more sense. But switching to Dogmeat is a nice little change of pace because it is such a... There's one thing that matters, and it's the fur. Everything else is just for looks. So I have a feeling that the vest will be, even though I'm not crazy about it, it will quickly become the side piece to all of this. Keeping it black makes it look more like how a German Shepherd would actually be, black along their back. That way I'm not breaking up the fur, because it's gonna be the fur and the base. Those are the two things that matter for this mini. So even though I'm not thrilled with the vest, at least you can kind of read police on it. That I'm kind of impressed about, that I could do that without fucking it up too bad. So yeah, as soon as the brown really starts taking shape, I have a feeling that the piece is going to look fantastic no matter what the vest looks like. So, all right, dude, I'm out like trout. Thanks for chilling with me. I probably will be spending time with Vanessa tomorrow night. Unless she goes to bed early, then I'll be painting. You as well, man.